Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you guys here. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful day. Fun fact, it's currently 6:30 in the morning. I've been up for basically almost 24 hours recording videos and working. It's just been freaking crazy. I cannot wait to record this last one so that way I can go to bed. And I'll wake up tomorrow, my day off. I'm going to get drunk and literally sit there in bed watching bad movies. It's a favorite pastime of mine. It's nothing better in the world than getting drunk and watching bad movies. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about Gordon. That's going to be the better part of the video. So anyways, Gordon is cool. We have Gordon, Jennifer, Thursday, and Curtis. Curtis is free to play. You're going to be able to get him from the event that's coming up, which is really cool. Very solid free-to-play unit. I definitely like his kit. And Gordon is, by the way, pretty good as well. Gordon, Thursday, and Jennifer are all good units. I kind of undermined them a bit because I didn't really know what they did before, but I like them. I like all three of them. They kind of have a pretty cool team composition if you have all three of them, so it's pretty interesting. The reason why I'm talking about them is because the next event should be the Curtis event, which should be coming up here in the next couple of days. Hopefully, we'll see. Obviously, things are always subject to change. Oh, not. You guys know how it is. But for the most part, they have been pretty consistent with the event schedule, so we'll see. I don't think they'll go past this one because it's not like this is like a super spectacular event by any means, but it's okay. So without further ado, let's talk about Gordon now. Sorry, a long intro. Tired, very tired. So here's the stats. Over here we have his attack. Over here we got his defense. Attack's pretty decent. Defense and resistance is and then it's imp being the lowest, which makes sense, obviously. Here's his attributes, resistances. He is a gun user, which is really good. Not a bad unit, to be honest. And then over here is his abilities, which is going to be the big chunk of the video, which is right here. So Spirit of the Defenders of Earth, Gun Fist, Monster Physical Wielding, Allies Attack of 16%. So let me go ahead and pull up Jennifer and Thursday so you guys can see. They all kind of have a very similar thing. Like Jennifer is Gun Fist, Monster Physical Wielding, Allies SP cost minus 7%. And then Thursday is damage dealt plus 12%. So they all kind of have like something similar in that regard, so that way like you could rock them on the same team, and then you could also use other units as well. It's pretty interesting, and that's why, like, as of right now, that like the team that you could run with them is, you have quite a number of characters from Gun, Fist, and Monster, so it's cool. I like it. So he does give 16% attack. Over here you got another enhancement plus 1, Gunner's Guild, gun wielding allies damage dealt by skills plus 15%. Another little decent buff for gun as well, so you can do like a full gun team. And if you have Thursday and Jeff on the team as well, they are getting buffed up from them too, so it works out. It definitely works out. Over here we have another enhancement plus 5, which is single targeted damage dealt to monsters plus 60%. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, that is pretty far in his kit to get the extra 60%, but I'm sure there's going to be some bosses down the line, and I'm sure you guys are going to pull this unit 100 million times, so don't worry. Don't waste your rainbow printies on any of these units for the next couple days, because I believe someone told me in like 6 months it'll be added to that general pool, so we'll see how that works out if they do. Or maybe they add them sooner on global, which would be nice, because again, you'll probably be pulling these units a lot in the future, so you guys don't need them. I mean, personally, for one, you don't need them right now, and two, you don't need to pull dupes of them. And to just give you guys a heads up. Another enhancement plus 7, Captain Shield, self-damage taken from monster physical equipping enemies, minus 15%. So he's going to be pretty good against monsters. Alright, that's definitely his forte, and he's going to be a pretty decent, kind of a decent support, right? As well, so that's something to note. The monster stuff, I don't think I've seen something super duper crazy yet where like we need a unit like this. I mean, it makes sense, obviously, at some point they should have a unit for everything, right? And I definitely feel like having him as like that niche unit for it definitely works out. I'm sure there's going to be some crazy monster classes here coming up soon, so we'll see what ends up happening, but that is pretty interesting nonetheless. So let's go ahead and look at his character skills. Over here we got the Golden Spark, Golden Secret skill from Beyond the Stars, is attack of 5%. And then over here you got the Gordon Punch, Gordon Secret skill is from the Love of the Earth, is attack of 25%. So he is pretty much buffing himself. That's pretty much it, right? It's all single target buffs and getting that extra 15% damage and getting that, extra attack on top of if you have him on a team with like Gordon. Definitely works out in his favor, I would say anyways. I think that he's very interesting in that regard. Definitely not a bad unit to have. So I like his character skills. I'm sure he could do decent damage for the most part. Again, we'll have to kind of wait and see how he does in terms of damage output. Again, I haven't used him personally or watched anybody, but on paper, if you run him on the right situation, not bad. Definitely not a bad unit. So let's go ahead and look at his actual magic spells, if it's anything worth it. Fire, Armor Break, Mega Fire, Mega Armor Break, and Giga Fire. Probably wouldn't work on his staff. I would focus just going full, go full gun on him. But yeah, man, I'm pretty excited to see different team builds of these characters. Like, I know Hazen got them on JP, but I like to see, any of you viewers who actually get both, get all three of them. I would like to see, whatever teams that you guys come up with, because you could, there's like a plethora of different teams that you could run, right? Because again, that 16% attack is good. Like, you could definitely rock a pretty good, diverse team, and that's what it's promoting, a diversity. And I think, they're grabbing three different classes here that aren't necessarily all super top tier, because as of right now, it's mainly sword. I think this does a good job at implementing a different setup, right? I think it does a good job at implementing a different way of building up a team. And I definitely like that a lot, to be honest with you guys. I think this is actually really cool of them to have said units like this, because having units like it definitely helps out, in general. You don't run the same exact teams over and over again, right? And I feel like that is ultimately gets boring in gacha games, and I think they do a good job here with it, which is fantastic. I think having these, niche units definitely help the game out more, and I hope we get more niche units down the line. It's not necessarily much summons, I will say that right now. You do not need these units by any means, but it does take away from just using SST or big Unga Boonga numbers, damage, this craziness, right? I feel like that is the good part about Gordon, Jennifer, and Thursday. They're all interesting characters in their own right. They're all pretty cool characters, and I'm complimenting. I might summon maybe a multi or two. I don't know. Because again, they're gonna come back. If everyone's saying that they're coming back, everyone's saying that they're gonna come back more frequently. So I would probably say, you don't need them yet, but it would be nice. If you pull them down the line, for sure, it could definitely work. But as of right now, I don't need them. I don't think you guys need them. I'm gonna skip it. But if you guys summon, good luck. Obviously, if you guys really like these characters. I do like them. Thursday's really cool, and Jennifer's obviously really cool. Gordon, I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't really care too much about Gordon. The other two are nice. But again, you're gonna have a plethora of different chances in the future to actually get these units, so I would probably not summon. But that's pretty much the end of the video, and that means I get to go lay down. I cannot wait. I need to go to sleep. I am so tired, bro. It's been a crazy day, and I am going to go rest now. So I'll see you guys very soon. Take care, man, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.